let's compare the JSAUX ModCase and their Kickstand case. So if you're like me and you like keeping your Steam Deck as pristine as possible, you might be looking for some sort of protective case. And well, I've got two here, both from JSAUX. So we have the ModCase, which they call the PC0104. And we've also got their Kickstand case, which is this one, which they call the PC0105. And the reason why I'm comparing these two models from the same company is because they're very, very similar in price, and I kind of want to let you know which one's the best one. So quickly, the prices of the Kickstand case, which is this one just here, is $21.99, but here in the UK on Amazon at least, this is £30, whereas the mod case for the basic pack that they offer, the basic kit just here, in America it's $30, and here in the UK you can get this for £30 on Amazon. So they're really, really similar in price. I mean, you're looking at an $8 difference, or here in the UK they're actually the same price. So this is the Kickstand case. So it's a TPU material. It's got this nice sort of like frosted back plate just here. It's got all the cutouts in the right areas that you'd want, including this really nice sort of angled cutout for the USB-C. So your docks and stuff will, be able to work with this nicely and not have to remove this, which is cool. But of course, the biggest selling point here is the kickstand. So it does clip in. It's not going to fall out, but you have to click your nail in there to open it, and then you have to open this other bit just here like that, and then you have to align where you want it to go. Now, I've done a separate video about this, and well, it was the kickstand bit that I wasn't massively keen on, just because it doesn't really stay where you want it to stay, and you have to kind of physically look at where you're placing it for the angle that you want, but it does have a really good range of motion for those angles. So if you're kind of leaving it there and maybe using a controller instead, well then this is pretty good. But yeah, the kickstand itself, it's all right. It's all right. It's not too bad, but I would have preferred it if it was stiffer or hydraulic or something. But it is what it is. But the actual case itself is really nice. It fits on really well. I'll show you how to put them on as well in a minute. But yeah, it's got all the right cutouts. The only cutouts it doesn't really have are for the volume buttons and the power button, but they do work really nicely. They're still nice and clicky. It doesn't make them mushy at all. So that is literally all you get. Whereas the mod case, you get so much more with it. So this is the mod case. Now you get a hard shell protective cover, which covers your joysticks, so they're going to be protected as well. And then the rest of the device, is pretty much the same as the other one, with a couple of minor tweaks. So to open this up, you literally just lift this up and it comes off like so. So really, really easy. And we have a protective rubber mat just here. Well, it's foam actually, not rubber. But yeah, it goes over your screen to stop it from scratching, which is really nice. So this you don't really need a case for at all. You could just rock around with this and that's it. Whereas with this one, I'd still be worried about the screen getting scratched, so I'd probably still put it in a case. So it kind of defeats the object, because you're gonna have to buy another case to fit this in, right? Whereas with the mod case, once this is on, that's it. You're protected. It's really, really cool. But anyway, let's take this off, and then the rest of it is also a bit stiffer because of this back piece, but this is also frosted out. And then you've got this bit here which shows the Valve logo, but it also acts as a mod point, and we get a kickstand, which I really like because it's way stiffer. That's not really going anywhere, but it doesn't open up as much as the other one. But if you didn't want this at all, well then you can just take it off like so. And this is actually metal as well. So it's a proper metal kickstand, and it just slides on the back. Now on top of that, with the basic pack for the mod case, you get this strap, which just slides onto this back piece just here, and you can attach a power bank or anything like that on there, and that is not going anywhere at all. It's quite stiff to take on and off. And you also get this, which covers the official Steam Deck dock, so that you can, use this case whilst it's installed and put it on here using the official dock, rather than having to take the case off. So you do get some extra stuff. So I think value for money wise, the mod case is definitely the clear winner. But let's just install the Steam Deck, shall we? And this is the same process, because as you can see, they're pretty much exactly the same. They're the same shape, they're the same size. It's just this one's a little bit more flimsy than the mod case, which is definitely a bit stiffer because of this back plate just here. But it's got the exact same cutouts for our SD card on the top, all that good stuff, the angled USB-C port. Everything is basically the same. So to install this on either one, I'll just do it on the mod case. You sort of tuck the front end in and slide it down like so, and then you lift up these sort of like bits over our triggers and just kind of like guide it up. And you know, you don't want to do it too quickly, but it is very quick. There we go. It's now installed and it fits really nicely. You know, that's not going anywhere. That is on there. And of course, we can install our, you know, stand just here, and it doesn't block the vents or anything, which is really nice. And of course, with the mod case, you can get other accessories too. Like they've got this fan attachment that now slides on here like so. And it's really cool because that's like super easy to do. And you know, it just slides off as well because of this attachment point. And they do so many other like accessories that can attach to this mod case. So the benefits of this mod case kind of outweigh this one, especially for the price point, because you can really pimp this out. You can do so much with this. And again, the access to everything's exactly the same. So it's almost like the same case. It's almost like they released this and went, you know what, yeah, this is cool. And then went, you know what, let's like do one up and release this. And again, with this part, you just slide it over the top, click it down, done. Now you've got a protected Steam Deck. Obviously, you've still got a little bit, you know, of areas for dust and dirt to get into, but as general protection wise, this is far better than this. And around the house, at least, I won't need to like put my Steam Deck in the case because this gives ample protection. Now, if I was still going to go traveling or something, I probably wouldn't use this. Maybe I'd probably put it in its official case so that the whole thing is completely like one unit. Do you know what I mean? To stop any dirt and debris actually getting into any of the like open areas. But in general, this is really, really cool. Yeah, for me, there's a clear winner, right? Are you on the same page? I mean, if you want absolute minimalism, then this is better because, you know, there's no extra access points. There's nothing else. It's just kind of, you put it on and you're done. Maybe you've already got a bigger case to put the Steam Deck in, and this is fine. And if all you want is just a bit of like scratch protection and a bit of like bump protection, then this is absolutely fine. The kickstand one, but again, I've got a couple of gripes with the kickstand. I think the kickstand on this is better, but again, it doesn't have as much of a range of motion as this one. But yeah, I mean, the clear winner for me is the mod case. Hands down, I would pay the extra $8 for this all day long for the basic pack. Obviously, this goes all the way up to $150 if you go for their like ultimate pack, which comes with all sorts of stuff like a power bank, like a dock that attaches to the back of it. Like there's so much stuff that you can get with it. But as the base level pack just here, I really like the fact that you get pretty much everything you need straight away. And of course, you can always buy add-ons later. You don't have to buy the pack. You can buy these add-ons like separately and then, you know, just attach them as you want, which is really, really cool. So for me, the mod case is hands down the winner, especially with this front case like on here. This is just so much better in my opinion. Now, of course, in the UK, this is £30 and this is £30. So yeah, just don't buy this one. Buy this one. Buy the mod case because it's just so much better in every way, in my opinion, right? But if you're an American, you want to save like $8 or whatever it is, well then yeah, fair enough. Just get this one if that's all you're after. But for me, I would be getting and advocating the mod case all day long because you can buy the starter pack and then buy the upgrades if you want, or you can even like take this off and just basically have it like this, you know, but without a stand at all if you so wished. So yeah, I'd love to know what your thoughts are about both of these. Do you have one? Are you thinking about getting, you know, the other one or whatever? Let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you love or don't like about either one of them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And whilst you're there, go down there, subscribe, and check out one of our podcast videos where me and AJ talk about all things gaming, including the Steam Deck. We do Steam Deck videos there too, but we do them here as well. So make sure you subscribe here, then go over there and subscribe there and check out another video from me down here as well. Bye.